What's up, Eagles Nation? What's going on, NFL world? How you doing, Division Rivals? This is Steven Hyder with Gate City Sports Channel, the sports channel where the cerebral NFL fan comes for about 10 minutes of daily content. All right, guys, today's topic, Elijah Moore, wide receiver, Ole Miss. He's going to be the first wide receiver I'm going to break down from this 2021 kind of NFL draft class. And to be honest with you, if I had to give you one quick, takeaway point about Elijah Moore, guys, it's this. This is the king of the hash marks.
After an early injury to Corral. 3rd and 19. Corral, time to wind up, and he does it. What a strike!
Simply put, guys, 61 attempts on the season, 51 receptions over the middle. He works the hash marks like no other player in this class, guys. There's just no doubt about it. Deep center, above 20 yards, guys. 12 attempts, 7 receptions. Intermediate center, from 10 yards to 19 yards. 21 attempts, 18 receptions. Short center, basically 1 to 9 yards, right? 26 attempts, 24 receptions, guys. And then behind the line of scrimmage, I'm assuming that's stuff like shovel passes or something like that, guys. 2 attempts, 2 completions. He was money, guys. 61 attempts, 51 receptions across the middle. The king of the hash marks. Even when you look into where he was graded. So PFF, if you have their elite membership, guys, it'll lay out like the grades they give them for where the attempts and receptions are occurring. And if you look at it, where's the highest grading at? Between the hash marks, deep, above 20 yards, guys. 99.5%. This guy is trouble across the middle of the field, guys.
Center. Play action. Corral. Oh my goodness, Elijah Moore wide open. Lane Kiffin just threw his clipboard 30 yards in the air.
Between the numbers on the interior, so intermediate, I'm sorry, between the numbers on the intermediate, 97.9, and then between the numbers, the hash marks, guys, on the short, 93.2. Between the numbers, the hash marks, guys, behind the line of scrimmage, 92.6. All areas above a 90 rating, guys. The only other part of the field where he had a 90 grading or above was the intermediate left, which he had a 90.3. Everything else was pretty much in the 80s or below. So, like I said, guys, king of the hash marks. Now, what I will say about Elijah Moore is, interesting guy to break down film on. Very, very interesting young man to break film down on. Because they did a lot of things depending upon the opponents to get Elijah Moore into the space he needed to operate. I saw him run several times out of stack sets.
Recognizing and diagnosing the coverage.
Corral downfield, and he finds Moore.
This design, little scissors concept on the left side of your screen. They have 2 players, and they switch. That's safe.
And I know the criticism, guys, is that, hey, if you're using too many stack sets, it does make you wonder how nuanced he is at the release off the line of scrimmage.
Down at the bottom of the screen.
And I would say that clearly, just judging from the amount of times that they were running the stack sets, he needs some, nuance and refinement to his game. Because clearly, if you're running that many stack sets, guys, it means that they knew that once they put their lockdown corner of the opposing team, they had to create for him. But it worked, guys. Man, oh man, did it work when offense was created for him, when you ran stack sets, when you did things like this. The other thing I'll say, pivotal, the orbit motion. I just call it the orbit motion. The orbit motion, several times. I saw it, with South Carolina's film. I saw it with Alabama's film. Like, he ran that orbital little motion thing a lot.
Preparation was going. Well, they made a decision not long before the game to part company. Here's a backward pass to Elijah Moore on first down.
Jet sweeps, things like, this is a guy that clearly, if you really paid attention to the orbital motions, the jet sweeps, all that kind of stuff, they used him as a way to fool the defense's eyes. He's there to confuse the eyes of the defense, and it worked very well on his film.
The more they move him around, the harder it is for South Carolina to match him with J.C. Horn.
As a matter of fact, in the South Carolina game, they wanted to match J.C. Horn up one-on-one with Elijah Moore. And they just said, you know what? We'll make sure that can't happen. They were using him out of the backfield.
That throw leads to an interception. Can't do it. Elijah Moore rips this one up the hashes, and he takes it into...
As a running back, just coming out of the backfield on orbital motions, on everything, guys. I mean, it was ridiculous the amount of snaps that he took from out of the backfield.
Into South Carolina. Elijah Moore from the backfield into the 10.
He was killing them on these little angle routes to where teams would mix up the responsibility. And then there's Elijah Moore just streaking down the middle of the field wide open for a touchdown.
That's a great chase, Archie. Corral steps up in the pocket, over the middle, caught!
I got to be honest with you guys. I like what he could do for an offense because are there limitations currently to his game? Yes. I don't, like I said, I think he's great at the top of the route stem. Like, I think when he's getting to the top of the route stem, he's setting the cornerbacks up. Different guy. That's a whole different conversation.
Watch the route. Watch him go inside, influence the safety, then right up the field. Jalen Waddle run the same route last week, and then.
But I think when you're talking about the release off the line of scrimmage, I do think that he's going to have to learn how to beat more physical corners, how to use his hands placement, how to use that body, how to know when it's coming, even to identifying it, like when it's going to be on you, and how to win like that at the NFL level. There's no doubt about that. I will say though, this guy, like, we gave this designation to Kyle Pitts, right? There's some guys that are just offensive weapons, like. They're hybrids to an extent, right? I mean, you look at a young talent like Elijah Moore, and it's on the creativity of where he lands. How creative are the coaches? I mean, we saw this young man being used as a running back. Orbital motions, jet motions, right? Stack sets, the three-way. When they put him in like a three-way set, like a three-way release, yeah, he was dangerous, man. Especially that was a really great zone beater for them when they would stack him into like a three-man set kind of, and then he would be a free release guy that, I mean, it was really difficult. He just has a good feel for the zone.
Backfield? No. Corral. The sweep goes over the middle. Another big play coming.
He's an offensive weapon. All right, guys, that's what I think about this young man. I want to know, what do you think? All right, guys, leave your comments down below. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. Link is in the description below. Don't forget to like and comment, guys. That's what spikes the algorithm and gets it suggested to other people. And last but not least, if you are not subscribed, I would love to add you to the community. Need you to hit that subscribe button in order to do that, guys. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will catch you guys on the next video.